before I begin, I just wanted to share my selfie stick. Yeah. So, the first one that's out there that is usually told to new mothers is sleep when the baby sleeps. Okay, nice notion, but the reality of that is sleep when you feel like it, okay? Because sometimes the baby's sleeping and you want to take a shower, or you really want to clean the house, or whatever it is. The premise behind the thought is to take it easy, which you should. So if you're feeling tired, listen to your body and go with that. But you don't necessarily sleep when the baby sleeps. It's a nice idea, but sleep when you feel like it. I think the first week when I came home, especially the first few days, I was on such an adrenaline high where I was like, woo, I'm just rocking this out. And then afterwards, I had my bout with postpartum. That's the word. I had my bout with postpartum depression, if that's what it's called. It's a reality. It's not a disorder. And so things changed after that. But I got the rest that I needed, and you will too if you trust yourself and listen to your body. If you're new to breastfeeding, if nobody ever in your family has breastfed, like, I was really surprised that nobody in my family, my mother, grandmother, not that I know of, everybody formula fed, so I guess I was the first, which is great. Kudos. But they tell you, oh, well, you have to eat right to breastfeed, or moms are concerned if you make enough. There's a great article, and I'll have to post the link to this video, that tells you the truths about breastfeeding. I was surprised to find out that a lot of the calories, or the large quantity of the fats, comes from my butt fat. That's encouraging. So that was really cool to know. You do make enough. Your body will make enough. This was what I found fascinating, is that your body actually, your body and your baby, when you're pregnant, there is like this symbiotic relationship. I hope that's the right word, but your body knows what to do. Your body makes the milk that particular baby needs, and it's individualized. So for every child you have, that milk is going to be different based on that child. So I thought that was really cool. So yes, you are making enough. Trust yourself. Eat what you want during your pregnancy, as long as it's not going against any health things, health issues. But for a lot of my pregnancy, towards the end especially, I enjoyed myself some cookie dough, some raw cookie dough, and some root beer. Probably not the highest in nutritional content, but who cares? I'm pregnant and I'm going to enjoy myself. Shout out to, there we go, Moxie Midwifery. Hi Jen. I have your magnet still hanging since I first met you, so I just wanted to share that. The next thing is let the baby cry. You hear, oh, don't spoil the baby, let the baby cry, no, please don't do that. Think of yourself when you were a child. Your baby is not a toy. Your baby is not an object. Your baby is not an accessory. Your baby is another human being. Your baby is another person. It's another you. So when your baby cries, they need something. And the crying is the only way that your baby can communicate with you. They can't talk at first. That's the only way that they can communicate any need. So whether it's, I need to be fed, I need to be changed, I just want you to hold me, I need some attention, will you love on me? Love on me! I need hugs, whatever. That's what your baby is trying to communicate to you. I have a 7-month-old right now. Love him so much. And right now, and I'll do individualized videos later on, you know, every stage in between, he's clingy. And yeah, it's annoying, but he needs me. And so what I do is I just honor him. It's like, okay, he needs mommy time. He needs me to hold him. That's what I do. And you know what? That's creating a great bond, a great trust in our relationship that, you know, if my son knows that he needs something, he can trust and know that he can go to his mom and his mom's going to be there and take care of him. And that's what our job is, ladies. That's what we're supposed to do. So I say that in yesterday, and if you watched my video on relationships, later that day, my baby and I, we kind of had a tiff. Mommy was just tired. I had reached my fill. The day had already started kind of bad. I mean, we fixed it kind of, but whatever. And I just needed a break. And he was just clingy and, you know, just wanted to be on me. And I was like, oh my God, okay, I can't do this. Had to take a break, and to avoid like being frustrated or taking it out on him, I just had to sit him down, put him in his crib, and he cried. And I knew he didn't like it because he cried one of the most unique cries that I have heard, I think, ever. I've never let him cry for 5 minutes of some serious, you know, hard baby cries without me going to attend to him. But in my soul, I felt that it was the right thing to do. One, because I needed it, which is the most important, because you're the one who's taking care of them. So you got to take care of yourself. I needed that. I needed that time to just kind of decompress, get myself together so that I could be there and be ready to take care of him. And I tell you what, he was not happy. And thank you, Kathy, for sharing this. She's our lactation consultant. She's so awesome. Thank you for sharing that, you know, when a baby is pissed off, like he said, they'll tell you. And I thought it was the coolest thing in the world for him to not look me in the eye. That was awesome. Not that he didn't look me in the eye, but just he was displaying his personality to me that way. And I gave him that. I didn't, you know, force him to look at me. I gave him that because he deserved it. He was upset with me. So don't let your baby cry. Attend to them if they need something. If and when you are in a situation where you need a moment and you cannot be there, take it. Your baby will be okay. And that's what that means. And then also and it coincides with spoiling a child. You can never, well, you can spoil a child, but you can never spoil a baby. When you hear, you know, oh, don't spoil them, don't pick them up too much. No, that's a lie. Like I said before, that is the most powerful bond that you can ever have with your child. And if you've had issues, emotional issues with your parents, or just felt a sense of disconnect, then take that into consideration and understand that that is a little human, that is a little person that will eventually grow into an adult, and all they need is that security. You can never spoil a baby. Hold him. You are developing the most precious and secure bond, and you're creating a child who later in life will become more emotionally secure in themselves because they don't have these mommy daddy issues that somebody abandoned them. So when your baby cries, you know, if they need to be held, and you know it's the thing where they really need that, honor it and give it to them. They say babies need so much. Oh, well, you got to get, you know, this pack and play, and you got to, you know, get this car seat, and you need the one with the handle that, you know, whatever the word is, that you can take it off the carrier. It's early. I'm a mom and I can't think. You know, whatever. You don't need all that stuff. There's very few things that a baby actually needs when you bring them home from the hospital. Now, unless you live in Arizona, you really don't need a whole lot of clothes. No, I take that back. You need clothes. If you live in Arizona, you don't need so much. For most of his life, I just took him around in a cloth diaper or a disposable diaper, whichever one I was using that day. So, especially in the summer, babies here don't need much. So yeah, your baby needs a place to sleep. They need a source of food. They need a way to change them, and they need a thing to carry them in a car seat. And if you're walking around with them, you can have a baby carrier. So thank you, Kelly Wise, for that information, because I remember it from you. Thanks. Okay, so finally, in conclusion, how do I know that I'll be a good mom, or I don't know what to do per se? What I say to that is trust yourself, trust your gut, trust your instinct. You have it inside of you. Your body knows on its own how to create a baby. It's not up here. This isn't where your mommy knowledge comes from. It comes from here. You know what to do. It's in you. Trust your gut. Trust your gut